city in oblivion with permanent and open connections to other realms. The cultists place those votive runes faster than I can destroy them, putting every mortal who lives here at risk. That's why I agreed to meet with the Dremora.
Okay, the Dremora? Who the fuck is that?
Lyrinth, the Dremora. She sent me a letter. Said the cult threatened Fargrave. Nern, too. She wanted my help, but I can't deal with that now. The votive runes are clearly the immediate danger. We should work together on this. I can pay.
Oh, you talk about money, put me on.
I need you to talk to my contacts. Madam Wim's establishment is here in the city. Initiate Teal'go meets me in the burn, out in the Deadlands. See what they know about the votive runes and the cult's plans. Then meet me in the Fargrave Crafting Plaza.
I know it's not how to show up at.
Really? All I know is that she's a Dremora who has an interest in the Dagon cult known as the Order of the Waking Flame. This is where we were supposed to meet, but all I saw when I got here was that cultist and the votive rune he was casting. No. The votives mess with mortal emotions, make everything more intense. I'm not sure why. Lyrinth said the magic in her letter would allow her to recognize me. I think that's what the glow was. If only I could get the grasp to care about all this.
Okay, the grass. What the fuck
the grasp of the stricture. They're an order of Daedra, mostly Dremora, who serve as arbiters and interpreters of the stricture. A magical covenant that allows Fargrave to serve as neutral ground for all Daedra. They enforce the laws, to a point.
To a point?
Well, since mortals aren't bound to the stricture, the grasp pretty much ignores us. Unless we interfere with the stricture in some way. As long as the cult and its votive runes only threaten mortals, the grasp simply doesn't care.
Alright. Well, tell me about this contact you want me to talk to, my nigga. That's right.
Madam Wim is a dark seducer who has her thumb on the pulse of Fargrave. Nothing happens here that she isn't keenly aware of. She deals in favors and information for a price. And the more you seek her help, the more expensive her services become.
Of course, it's like me, bitch. I like that kind of person.
Initiate Teal'go is a member of the Order of the Waking Flame. He was my friend before the cult recruited him. Turns out, Teal'go's had a change of heart. He's been providing me with inside information about where the cult plans to strike next. Madam Wim runs an establishment in Fargrave called the House of Wim. The Plaza of Portals is one of Fargrave's most important... The glow seems to have faded. For now.
We are on point with some quests today, y'all. We are doing the Deadland, the Celestial Plaque, whatever that word is. Do not fault me for not knowing the word. Ooh, okay. They got some. Wait. They got what I need over here. What's up with you? With yourself, cuz? What's up? Oh, he's just a guard. Something's wrong here. Something's definitely wrong here. Something is definitely wrong here. Alright, instead of pull over there, we won't have to mark them because they're not showing the map. You feel me? That's what's wrong. To do that, man. The games have a way to make you just run in circle like a chicken with a head cut off. Excuse me while I like monster. Happy late 24/20, y'all. You know what I mean? We did enjoy the good ass 420. We did smoke good, do eat good, do, you know what I mean? Chill, relax, enjoy the So I'm not understanding here. How do I get over there if it's not by here? Don't tell me I gotta take this teleporter then. Don't tell me this is all it's meant to confuse the player. Cause this don't mean how do I get to where you know what I'm saying to that area?
Let us move.
Well, hey, somebody. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Why won't you all just leave me alone?
Something terrible is about to happen. I just know it.
Another poor mortal succumbed to the power of the Dagonic votives. How unfortunate. But what's this? A new face? And what does Madam Whim always say? New faces bring new opportunities. Let's talk. Has anyone ever told you that you have an incomparable mien? Most in this celestial palanquin we call Fargrave have the barest patina on their auras. But you, I know multiple buyers who would pay top price for a soul like yours. Shall we trade? What? Poor Josette? She's one of my favorite regulars. At least she was, before the votives affected her. First, she became belligerent, then extremely melancholy. Now she's practically mindless.
What?
But tell me, darling, what brings you to Madam Whim's? She did she? All true, but I hate to brag. She's an unusual mortal, though, isn't she? Our darling of the alleys.
Well, you already know her and shit, yeah.
She sent you so as not to increase her tab at the House of Whims. As a new customer, your first transaction is free.
Oh, yeah? Alright, well, tell me what you know about the Walking Flame and all that other fun.
Ah,
Right?
two topics on the lips of many a Fargravian. The Daganists are mortal rabble with a fetish for destruction. The votive runes are prayers to their prince made manifest. Spells that seem to affect only mortals, like poor Josette here.
Okay. Okay. Any idea why they call giving votes? Okay.
An interesting question. Alas, I have no answer. But you're not the only newcomer to our fair city seeking such knowledge. My eyes about town tell me that Lyranth the Dromora has come to Fargrave. She's in the shambles, searching for Sister Seldina. You want more? I'm giving away an awful lot as part of your free sample, but I am feeling generous today. Sister Seldina leads the Daganists here in Fargrave.
Okay.
She and Lyranth seem to have it out for one another,
Okay.
though I have yet to ascertain why.
Okay. Why is the business house in Wyndham?
As the name implies, I trade in eccentricities and capriciousness. I buy and sell as impulse dictates. My establishment carries indulgences from across Oblivion. And information, of course, along with food, drinks, and an amenity for every appetite. Oh, the mortal on the floor? No, I don't believe so. The spell is quite potent. I suspect the votive runes have a darker purpose than simply elevating emotions and turning mortals into mindless husks. Pity the grasp refuses to investigate. The grasp of the stricture. They enforce law and order in Fargrave. The stricture is a covenant that binds all Daedra and allows us to operate somewhat in concert. Since mortals aren't bound by the covenant, the grasp tends to pay them no mind. An apt description, if somewhat inaccurate. They do enforce Fargrave's laws, but in ways that won't always be comprehensible to the limits of mortal understanding. Try not to commit any crimes in front of them, and they won't harass you. Probably. You came here without knowing, darling. How refreshing. Like an otherworldly conveyance, Fargrave personifies the existential concepts of transit or passage. It did start out as a strange nomadic realm, after all, as part of the city's allure. It means if you want to travel the myriad corridors of Oblivion, there's no better launching point than fabulous Fargrave. In addition to our famous Plaza of Portals, the entire realm is littered with dimensional access ways. Plus, we have no prince. Without a prince to set the laws and manipulate Fargrave's reality, we're free to shape this city as we choose. The freedom that affords us is sublime. Plus, no prince means less chaos and violence in the streets. Rogue cultists notwithstanding.
Hey, what's up?
Fucking plastic straw for a carbonated beverage
Excuse me?
with no holding thing in, so it fucking slides.
What's up, 420?
Well, all the straws are plastic.
Okay, so when I say a plastic straw, I mean like a
Aren't they beautiful? One of our best features.
non.
No one is quite sure who or what they were, but legend has it
Weed
they once
bro.
carried the
What the
city
fuck?
from plane to plane. Hence the allusion to a palanquin. Is it true?
Where the weed
Oh,
at?
I didn't talk to
The
him. I want
skeletons
to
are
talk
real
to Matt.
enough. A
Hey, the
personal
agents of
query.
stoners, bro.
That will
What's
go
Don't
that?
drop the thing.
Let's go talk to Tiago, whatever that name is.
Now,
Teddy out.
what should we do with Josette? Hmm?
Fargrave.
Disaster is coming! Fargrave is doomed!
Fargrave not doomed. I'm here,
All
buddy.
of you, stay away from me! Stay away!
Are you giant? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like this is warm. Everybody in this bitch going crazy. What damn shame. The Deadlands. I like it, man. The poet. I get high. Happy for 22 all. Yeah, ooh, it look like death over here. I can smell of death. I can smell the death in the air. Oh my god, you see light now, I love this. That's one thing I love this thing for, man. You see all this graphic shit. And don't mind the female character. I pick a female character for a specific fucking reason. One, who the fuck want to be playing a game with search that you go on adventures and shit, and all the time you looking at a male butt or male back or whatever. Nah, nigga, I want to look at a female here. I want to see my bitch fuck some shit up. You feel me? What this little thing gonna do? What you doing? I'll fuck you up. Hold on. What you doing, Jay? You don't know that? Die, bitch. Oh, you wasn't even strong. I thought you was strong. Oh, let's see how far this fish is. Damn, boy, it's gonna go all the way. Teleport. Teleport there. Let's go handle some business, y'all. I like the face. I want to show her head so the enemy can see who the fuck be hitting the ass. A female. Pretty nice dreads. A bad bitch. Who the fuck? What was that? A trap? What's up with this door? Oh, no, that's unreal. Hang on, y'all. Let me see if I can do something with this thing. I don't have none of that shit. Sorry. We're going on a trip. Ain't no motherfucking this trip. Give me it. Come on here. Come on here. Bring your ass out here. My nigga just looking out. Oh, I'm on fire. We are venturing some dangerous ass place. This is a volcanic ass fucking volcanic. Oh, what is that? Get that fire shit out, man. I'm fucking carrying it. Oh. Run, Forrest, run. We ain't got time for your ass. I don't know my boy is so high. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me call my other bitch out here, man. She been, yeah, it's over in. We both can be in the front. Matter of fact, she can be in the front, be in the back.
Always ready to jump in.
I know you are, bitch. You one of them though. Just what you got though.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, but this was. Oh. Damn, she OP. Alright. Yeah, how OP together. But I need to be far.
Think they got what it takes? You're a natural.
You're not the person I was supposed to meet. What do you want?
Hold
Explain
on,
yourself, stranger. The anchorite promises to get me away from the cult in exchange for information. I hold up my end of the bargain, and what do I get? Another... They don't tell lowly initiates all the details of their master plan. But I hear things. Sister Seldina leads the Fargrave cell. She has a grand vision for the waking flame. It starts with Fargrave, but it doesn't end there. She wants control of the portals. With them, she can hand Lord Dagon all of Oblivion. Even Nern would be in reach.
Oh no, can't have that.
The Dremora? She's practically all the Order's old guard talk about these days. Seems she's been causing a lot of trouble for Sister Seldina. The Order has camps throughout Fargrave and the Deadlands.
I thought I knew.
If we were talking about the Deadlands, no. But the Shambles is a different story. That section of Fargrave can't have too many places hot enough to make a Devastator uncomfortable. What? You assume every Dagonist is a true believer willing to do whatever their superiors tell them? I joined up because they promised me a better life. If Sister Seldina knew I was talking to you or the Anchorite, my life wouldn't be worth a scab on an Ogrim's elbow. I won't tell the Anchorite I'll be at the Bearer's Rest. She owes me, and I expect her to honor our agreement.
Okay. I'll make sure you get what you need, my nigga. You get your part, get the phone. I take care of the rest. That's why they hire me. That's why they pay me the big bucks to give the little chump change, nigga. I can make something like that.
What a rush!
I know when to go, sister. Okay. Jump it.
Let's show them what we've got.
Go play some DC Universe, but my legendary renown got shine trying to go to it. I'm trying to get my legendary back.
Disaster is coming! Fargrave is doomed! There's no point.
Somebody
No
told that
point at all.
motherfucker shut the fuck up. I heard him. Ain't nothing dumb. I'm here, bro.
We deal in mortal goods from this. something catch your...
You want to converse
Over here, friend.
Lord Dagon will visit disaster upon
These
this
new Dagoists are barely worth the effort. I followed them into the plaza and destroyed the votive rune before they even noticed I was there. And the Grasp decided to get involved, finally. Hey, did you learn anything from my contacts? Madam Wim didn't charge you, I hope. She usually lets you sample her wares for free the first time. After that, it gets... expensive. The Shambles is a big place, but now we know more than we did when we started. Did you also make contact with Teal'go? hot? In the shambles? Must be the old baths. The furnaces beneath the bathhouse have been burning forever. But what was that about the votive runes? How Damn it! No one is going to conquer Fargrave. Once we enter the shambles can be a dangerous place.
Move, mortals, flee! You will see. Lord Dagon will devour you and your city.
Be silent. Your prince has no power here.
The shambles. Not a place for a stroll. Let's go check out the old bathhouse. Choose a direction.
Let's
East
go!
through Skane Road, through the Western Warrens, or directly north through the Central Plazas. The Vanquished consider the Central Plazas to be their territory. We need to be careful here. even worse. That door should take us into the bathhouse, if we can open it. Locked, and with magic. Damn. If the main door is sealed, let's see if we can get in through the courtyard. This bridge leads to the roof. Might be a way in over there. This is the bathhouse courtyard. See those depressions? Used to be outdoor pools. I never met a building with only a single entrance and exit. Let's look around the courtyard. Because it's a big building, and big buildings always have multiple exits and entrances. Besides... Sure thing. That opening in the rocks.
Let's teach them a lesson.
Maybe we can reach the cave below and get into the bathhouse from there.
Attack!
We should be able to find a way inside through the undercroft. It runs beneath the bathhouse. Another ward. I think we can get past this one, though. I have an idea. Unlike the door outside, this area contains it. I spotted a lucent, then take the lucent to the dynamis font over there. Finally, insert the charged lucent into the Remember, find a lucent, charge it in the dynamis font, then place... That's definitely a lucent. There is now take the lucent to the dynamis. Place the lucent in the dynamis font, and it should fill it with energy. That did it. Look how the crystal crackles within it. Insert the charged crystal into the labrum and... It worked! And now you know how to use a charged lucent. Let's see what's behind that door. Refreshing. Thanks. Need something?
That's it. How can I help you, friend? That's it.
Oh, hands. They're glowing again.
I see my spell brought the help I requested. But I didn't... my simple spell finally yields results. I was hoping it would bring you to me again, little mortal. I do so appreciate working with known quantities. But who is this other immortal who also carries my glowing brand upon their flesh? The Anchorite. An unusual appellation, even for a mortal. You must be wondering why I summoned you, and then failed to be on hand to greet you. When I heard that Sister Seldina had arrived at their headquarters in the shambles, I had to... You can plainly see that I did not. Finding this location took more time than I expected. And even then, getting inside has proven difficult. But now that we're together, I suspect we can make short work of any obstacles and locate Sister Seldina. My reasons are my own, little mortal. Suffice it to say, I want to determine how Sister Seldina plans to utilize the votive runes to seize control of Fargrave. She wants to use its many portals as a gateway between the Deadlands and Nirn. Even a Dromore of my talents cannot hope to stand alone against the Dagonists and an army of living disasters. I seek to learn Sister Seldina's secrets. You want to protect the mortal realm from total destruction. Together, we can accomplish both. She's smart and ruthless. A powerful combination in a mortal. She commands the Dagonists here in Fargrave and oversaw the creation of the Cataclysm. With that device, she plans to create an army of living disasters to unleash upon Nirn. Daedra empowered to unleash destruction upon the mortal realm and make it easier for Mehrunes Dagon to conquer Nirn. Did you know he's tried before? Dagon broke an agreement, and the doors between the Deadlands and Nirn were sealed. He can't use them. Sophocil, one of the so-called living gods of the Dark Elves, supposedly made a pact with various Daedric princes to protect Nirn. I don't know the details, but Dagon broke the pact. Sophocil slammed the doors and closed off Dagon's connections. Everything about Sophocil's pact is rumor and speculation, so that is what I hope to determine, and I want to examine the Cataclysm. The attack on Fargrave could begin at any moment. Shall we enter the next area and see what Seldina is up to?
The glow. It vanished again.
The spell has run its course. The glow will not return. Now, to deal with this ward. Come. I sense activity in the chamber beyond.
What kind of activity? Bone loving activity. So we are going to stop here for today. Of course, I'm going to finish it off later on. But thank you guys for watching once again.